There are lots of zombies YouTubers out there, but some are better than others. So in this video, we're going to be ranking 15 zombies YouTubers from worst to best based on how funny they are and how unique and good their content is. Tag or tweet at your favorite zombie creator, tell them to react to this video, and I know some people are going to be absolutely triggered at this, but without further ado, let's go. Coming in at number 15 is going to be Spudley. I mean, I honestly forget this guy even exists and that he's even in the zombies community.
I promise you, if I could show my fucking cock, I would show you my cock. But I can't show my cock. I can't show that.
He basically just live streams to some little kids and is trying to suck every dollar he can out of them. At the number 14 spot, it's gonna be the wife beater himself, Noah J456. This guy's like 40 years old, still playing insane, endless, raging zombies clickbait videos. I mean, come on, he's not even that funny, and I'm honestly surprised he even has a wife. Number 13 is gonna be Codename Pizza. I've actually never heard anybody call him by his code name, Pizza. Tutorials are too long and he's very annoying to listen to, and he got rid of his best series, Myth Busting Mondays, so there's no point in watching him. Moving on to number 12, it's gonna be Mr. Dalek JD. Not only did this guy plagiarize an entire video and repeated it word for word, but he also is just pretty boring and doesn't provide a lot of energy.
This sort of supply drops and Black Ops 1 coming into the maps. And there we go. Oh god, no, you're not supposed to see that. You were not supposed to see that.
Number 11 is going to be the Smith Plays. Now, he was an OG in the community, but then he left for Fortnite. But now he's back, and he's good. It's just, whenever I watch him, I get PTSD of the Fortnite days, and I just have to look away anytime I see his face. Coming in at number 10 is gonna be Ali A. Now, Ali A may not be considered a zombies YouTuber anymore, and hasn't been for like the last 7 years, but he is still on the list because there was a time before he became a Fortnite and React channel sellout, and I remember those times fondly, and he was the GOAT back then.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, BAM! The finger guns. Guys.
So that's why at number 9 it's gonna be Chrism. Now, he was a relatively new face in the zombies community, and then he blew up, was doing well, but then he disappeared like my dad, and now he doesn't even make content anymore, so of course he's not gonna be higher on the list. This means that at number 8 it's gonna be Glitching Queen herself, perhaps the only female Call of Duty Zombies YouTuber I've ever seen, and the only one on this list. So for that reason, you guys might call me a sexist, and I would say, yeah, you're right. But Glitching Queen makes content on glitches and Call of Duty news, so the zombies content was never in the top tier, but still better than all the other nerds mentioned so far. Number 7 is gonna be Mr. Raffle Waffles Kakakel Bobble Baffle, the man that everyone uses to look up a no-nonsense guide. He is the godfather of tutorials. However, that's the thing, is that we don't really watch him for entertainment, which bumps him down the list a lot. Coming in at number 6 is gonna be You Always Win. Now, if you don't know who they are, you need to reevaluate your life. They have been doing zombies content for over a decade and are still going strong. They started with Left 4 Dead, they've done World at War, they now do Black Ops 3. I mean, I've been watching them since I was 5 years old. They are truly legends. Number 5 is gonna be Greg FPS. Now, who doesn't like Greg FPS, the zombies extraordinaire? There's just something different about Greg, and better, and I just don't know what it is. Maybe it's the beard, but it's just there. Now, number 4 might be a surprise, but it's actually gonna be Turbo. Now, a lot of newer people might not know him, but Turbo was definitely one of the most funniest and entertaining people in the community. His videos and his podcasts are great, and it's a shame that Crazy Rabbit molested him in a Las Vegas hotel room, which then led to Turbo having trauma and needing to leave the community. But you know what, man? It's just a part of life. Now, before we go into the top 3, I wanted to mention a few people that aren't on the list. Firstly, being Conjura, who is the best custom zombies YouTuber, and he would probably have been top 5 on the list, but I needed to put Noah J in the thumbnail. I mean, at least I'm being honest. Also, shout out to Vanos Gaming, Syndicate, and Scene Anners. They aren't traditional zombies YouTubers, but they are real OGs, and back in the day, they were hands down the best in the business. But moving on to number 3, it is Mr. T Lexify himself. Now, everyone loves Lex, but if I'm being honest, which I always am, I would like to 1v1 him on on grief, and I think I would destroy him since he is very garbage at the game. But Mr. TLexus5 is probably the best reactor on YouTube. I don't ever really like reaction channels and that type of content, but Mr. TLexus5 reaction content is just the best on YouTube, and I could watch him react to a 6-hour video of the zombie storyline. Which means number 1 and 2 comes down to these two people right here, being Tim Hansen and Crazy Rabbit. Now, if you would have asked me this question a year ago, the answer would have been simple. However, I actually made a video about Tim a few months ago which he commented on. I then asked Crazy Rabbit to confront him on his live stream, and what Tim said to me was downright evil.
Tim, what are your thoughts on the video of somebody exposing you?
I watched it.
Did you really? What was it?
Yeah.
What was it about?
Basically, was just like saying I'm starting zombies again because I'm poor.
Well,
Basically,
maybe if
is
you
the
weren't
gist of it.
poor, it wouldn't happen.
It was like a satirical, like, haha, like, it's not, I'm not supposed to take it so seriously, but I watched it. Yeah, it's like,
No, he meant it. Every word.
people online are not in my head and don't live my life, so they don't know what's going on in reality. They just, perception is reality.
Y'all still
To
hear me?
get offended by what some fucking sheep online says is pretty fucking stupid.
And your fucking name is shit.
Calm
See, every
down,
fucking time. I
Like,
don't know why it does
bruv, I've already made more money playing COD Zombies than you'll ever make in your life.
He got a point though. No cap.
on his fan.
I've been watching Tim Hansen since his name was Bluefoot, and he decides to throw all these insults on me, calling me a sheep, calling me broke. Well, Tim, I may have had 70 subscribers at the time you responded to me, but now we've come a long way since then, and I now have the best fan base on YouTube, which means the number 2 spot will be Tim Hansen. Now listen to me, Tim. I will be haunting you for the rest of human time, and this is proof that karma exists because now you're number 2 instead of number 1. I even enjoyed the podcast, Tim. I was a big fan, listened to all the episodes, gained some really good knowledge on a few topics, but those bridges have been burned. And you know what? Instead of Tim time, name your podcast Tim is out of his prime time. So this means at number 1, the greatest zombies YouTuber of all time is Crazy Rabbit.
Eat Slim Jims, and we shop at Home Depot. I have like the IQ of a 60-year-old Dutch woman. Shout out to all my simps out there, man. I am a grown adult who makes terrible decisions. Fucking JCPenney, god damn it, those bargains are too good. I'm probably the least manly man out there. But you're forgetting the big part here. She has huge tits. But if you ever need, like, if you need any tools, come to the village, and my slave here will,
This guy really has a slave.
he's not allowed to leave.
He is uncensored for the most part, and is what we need in today's world where the mainstream media is trying to control the narrative and is spreading propaganda. The earth is indeed flat, so congratulations to Crazy Rabbit. He is the funniest, most entertaining zombies YouTuber out there. Guys, if there's a YouTuber left off the list and the honorable mentions, it means that they're irrelevant, or I think that they're worse than Spudley, which is hard to do because I think that Spudley is worse than Hitler. So yeah, man, let me know what you guys think of my list down in the comments section. Please subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed the video. Check out my other channels in the description. And one last thing, I'm coming for you, Tim.